Yay! Squeaky toy went off. Hello. Tad and Chad here.
At a new location. My house. So that means we have guests.
Yeah, if you hear any dogs or
Squeaky toys.
Squeaky toys,
Ow.
yeah. I'm sitting in a very squeaky chair right now, and I think so are you.
These are antiques.
So that's why. Just so everybody know. How you doing, man?
I'm good, dude. How have you been?
I'm doing okay. I'm excited.
This might be our last episode of the season, given this snowstorm that we're supposed to get
When do you go back to school?
next weekend. But don't you start classes Wednesday?
Yeah, I go back. I don't know if I'm gonna go back Monday or Tuesday, but I don't want to go back Tuesday because then I'll like get to Syracuse and I'll be like, just class tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I want to go back Monday.
want a
So then
day
Tuesday
to-
I'll be like, yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. That's
So-
yeah. I was gonna go back, but
Yeah.
we'll
So,
see. So this should very well be the last episode of season 2.
It was a good season,
We got a good one. I think today will be the best episode.
dude. I'm looking forward to it. We're gonna start something new here at the end of season 2. From now on, we'll start the episodes with some would you rather questions.
Get the ball rolling a little
I
bit.
did hear
like
from
it.
a solid one person that they really enjoyed the would you rather part, and I enjoyed it. Did you enjoy it?
It was fun. It
So,
really does.
I feel like we should just
It's a
start.
great way to break the ice.
I feel like we should just start with it to get the blood flowing, and then we'll get into some sports talk.
Okay.
Oh, it shouldn't be that quick. So, all right, let's get right into it.
Give me a good one.
I actually read this one. I feel like it's a good thought. Here we go. Would you rather be famous when you are alive and forgotten when you die, or unknown when you're alive but be famous after you're dead?
I feel like I'd rather be famous when I'm alive.
Yeah, me too. Same.
Just because when I'm
It's
dead,
not that hard of a question.
when I'm dead, it won't really matter.
I mean, like
It'll be
I feel
cool.
I
Like
feel-
my legacy will be carried
yeah,
on.
exactly. I feel like people would be like, "Oh, your legacy is lit."
But I want to be able to enjoy
Yeah,
it.
I'm not gonna. If I'm alive and I'm basically who I am now, there's nobody really knows me, but, which I'm okay with. But I would rather
They
be
will soon.
famous.
They
Yeah.
will soon. Wait till the
Oh.
podcast blows up.
Oh, goodness. Phoebe's going crazy back there.
She's laying down in front of the fireplace.
All right. So that was a pretty easy one. Would you rather go to jail for 4 years for something you didn't do, or get away with something horrible you did do, but always live in fear of being caught?
Oh man, this is such a bad question.
That's tough. Because the second part of it, it doesn't say that you won't get caught. You're just living in fear that you could be caught.
I don't want to sound like a bad person, so
I know.
I guess I'm going to jail for 4 years.
4 years.
Oh.
Wait, you're going to jail?
I don't know. No, I don't want to, but
Dude,
I don't want to sound like a bad person.
I might. Dude, what?
My mom might be listening.
What did I do? Something horrible? So, like, that could be like murder.
If it was murder, I mean, I would never murder anybody, so
Exactly.
I can't
but,
put
like,
myself in like.
But you're forever in fear of being caught.
I feel like
Dude, that's
I don't really know.
a super tough question.
Yeah, it is.
Your fin is at my feet right now. Go away, man. Doing a show here. Alright, you can chill there. I won't touch your toy though. All right, I would get away with something horrible and live in fear of being caught.
Yeah, I think I would too.
Because
I don't
I'm
wanna go to
not
jail.
I'm not going to jail for 4 years for something I didn't do.
Yeah.
That's whack.
Yeah.
My life. I
Oh
would be-
yeah, I forgot about that
I would-
part.
I would
that, like,
be-
you didn't do anything.
yeah, I would be
Oh,
miserable.
true. That makes no sense.
I would be miserable. So, I'm going with get away
I
with
took
it.
my coat off, but I'm actually cold.
I would go with get away with it,
Yeah, me too.
even though that's
If
terrible.
I didn't do anything,
Yeah. no.
like what? That makes no sense.
Yeah. All right, here's another death question.
Awesome.
Would you rather accidentally be responsible for the death of a child or accidentally be responsible for the death of 3 adults?
Wait, did we do this one last week? No,
No,
I think we
no.
talked about it though. 3 adults, man. I'm not killing a child. Wait,
Dude, that's 3 lives, man.
wait, whoa. Is it like, did I accidentally kill 3 adults in one shot, or did I accidentally kill 3 adults on 3 separate occasions?
Let's go all in one shot. So say a car accident, like you
Okay.
hit a child on the side of the road, or you hit 3 adults.
But
on the
it
side of
wasn't
the road.
my fault because like
Well, it was an
something-
accident.
It went something went
Accidentally
terribly-
be responsible, but you're still responsible.
Okay. Yeah,
You could say like, "Oh, something hit me in the eye" or something, but you're still responsible.
something got me.
Yeah, I would go child.
Nah,
Listen,
I don't know,
as
dude.
as more
A
as,
child,
as
dude?
terrible as that sounds, that's 3 lives, man.
I'd still
3-1.
that child has everything to
Warriors.
live for, dude.
So what if those 3 adults have something great going on in their lives? Think about it. An adult could be 21 years old. That's an adult. They have the rest of their lives to look forward to. They just maybe got out of college or almost done with college.
Yeah, bro,
Maybe just got the job
at least
of
they
their
got
dreams.
to see college. How old is this child? Are we talking like
Child.
8-year-old
So
child?
I'm going 8 to 10 years old.
Yeah, that's what I'd say.
I'm going child still.
Nah, dude. I'm just gonna hope that I'm killing like older adults that haven't.
Okay, say they're all 21-year-olds back from break from college. They're just having a good time.
Oh God.
Or an 8 to 10-year-old. Would you still go?
I'm not killing a
21-year-olds?
child, dude.
I'm killing the child. That's just one life, man.
Dude, still, I can't live the rest of my life knowing that I killed a child.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. Would you rather be poor but help people, or become incredibly rich by hurting people?
I don't like to hurt people, man. How
It honestly depends what
What
it
does-
is to me. What is hurting people?
you just go around punching people in the head and earn $100?
Nah, I just convinced myself. Nah, I'd rather be poor and help people.
Yeah, me too. That's the kind of guy I am.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. This is a good question for you, because ladies out there, he's single. You ready? Would you rather find your true love? You found your soulmate for the rest of your life, and
Alright.
and obviously you're gonna marry her and live the rest of life,
Sure.
or find a suitcase with $5 million.
$5 million, dude. Not even a question.
Yeah.
Love comes and goes, but $5 million is forever.
I tried to sugarcoat the true love thing, like your soulmate, man.
Don't
because-
care.
Because yeah.
$5 million. They say money doesn't buy happiness, but I'd be pretty happy if I had
Yeah.
$5 million.
Yeah, I can't.
Finn agrees with that one.
Yeah, it's like.
I hope you can hear
Cheers
that.
up.
It's 7:55. We're gonna have to rewatch
All right,
that.
all right. Yeah, explain though. What would you do with the $5 million?
I'd invest it. No, I'm just kidding. What do you mean? I wouldn't go crazy with it.
Where would you move? Because you could basically go wherever you
I
want.
don't think I'd move anywhere like too extreme. You know, I just picture a nice like. Not too countryside, but not too urban kind of living environment. You know, I wouldn't get crazy with it. I wouldn't
Phoebe
act
was
like
telling me about the other day about Virginia, and I was like looking into Virginia. Virginia seems like a nice place to live.
Virginia. I don't think
I
I've
would
ever,
live-
like, been to Virginia.
Neither have I.
I think I'm
But
just driven through it.
I've
and
been
It's like the most boring
I've been to
state.
South Carolina before,
Mhm.
and it's beautiful. So if I could choose where to live, I would either choose a Carolina or Jacksonville.
I was at coming soon. Talk about that
Yeah.
next season.
News coming soon, but yeah, probably Carolina. Carolina's are really nice.
Everybody up here seems to be fond of the Carolinas.
I hate New York. I'm leaving once as soon as I can. I'm leaving this place. The weather's terrible. The people are terrible. I'm not joking.
It's expensive.
Like people I know, you're fine, but like the people, I feel like everyone's just miserable.
There are parts in New York I like. It is expensive. I don't know,
Yeah,
I don't know if my future is here, but
No.
I like to be close.
unless
to
I
my,
get like a nice job
Yeah.
that I love here, I'm out.
I like to be close to my parents too, though, and like all that. I don't know.
All right,
We'll
next
see.
question. Would you rather be feared by all or loved by all?
I'd rather.
You got to think about it though. You can do a lot of things with fear.
I want people to fear how much
Like
they love me.
there's not a reason why they fear you. Like you hurt someone or anything. They just fear you.
I want people to fear how much they love me.
That's not an answer. Which one, man? I'm thinking about it.
Dude, that's a Michael Scott.
I don't want to be
quote.
loved
Come on,
by.
dude.
I don't want to be loved by all.
I'm disappointed in you.
I'd rather be feared. You get a lot of stuff being feared.
Wait,
You
what was
get
it?
a lot of stuff by loved, actually. Now that I think about
Would
it.
I rather what?
Would you rather be feared by all or loved by all?
Loved.
Now that I'm thinking about it, loved actually sounds good.
Easily, dude.
Yeah, never mind. I changed my mind. That was stupid.
Wait, why would you want to be feared by everyone?
I don't know. So in my thought, I was like, I could get basically anything I want because I'm feared. But at the same time, like if I'm loved, I could
More likely to
also get. Yeah. Plus, that fits my personality more.
Yeah.
So yeah. Stupid question. This one was a good one. Would you rather know when you're going to die, or how you're going to die?
When or how?
But you can't change the time or method of your death. So like, if you choose when
it's
you're
inevitable.
gonna die,
It's inevitable.
you
it's just
can't
gonna happen.
change it.
Then
Yeah.
how? There's
How?
no way I'm. Oh, that's a tough question.
That's
though.
tough because
if
then you
I
don't know. Then you
if
don't
I know
when.
when,
I feel like you would if you chose how, you would constantly live in fear.
that's
Because
true.
say it's like a car accident, you would never want to get in a car.
True.
But if you choose when,
You
it's
know,
like,
and you can just like make
okay, I'm gonna
everything,
die
do
then.
everything you wanted to do
I mean,
ahead
either way,
of time.
either way it sucks. But
Yeah.
I'm choosing when.
Yeah, when would definitely you could warm up to a when, but how you just have no idea.
You're just in constant fear.
Yeah, I think when, dude.
Yeah, I'm going when. Same page here. Alright. I'm starting to read some things that you did last week. So, yeah. Alright. Would you rather be unable to use search engines or unable to use social media? Matt, think about how
I use
often
Google
you
a
use
lot.
search, or how often you use search engines.
A lot.
I would go search engines.
Like you would use search engine?
No, I
or-
would rather have social media than search engines.
Yeah, I feel like I would too, but then I'd have
Wait.
to study a lot more.
Dude, wait, if I can't use search engines, that means I can't, like, do homework.
Yeah.
Frick, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'd have to study a lot.
I would-
Social
I-
media is
I would
like
have to not use social media then. I feel like I need search engines for
yeah.
some things.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I'd probably get rid of social media because in the end, I mean, you can still text people, you can still like have your social life and all that. All social media is really, really good for is when you're sitting in bed at midnight and just scrolling through. And
Alright, let's go to some happy thoughts, or some happy questions.
I like happy questions.
We'll end at, like,
15,
18. Oh,
18,
18, minutes. Alright, would you rather have an unlimited international first class ticket? So you don't have to pay for it. You can go anywhere you want. I mean, you still got to pay when you get there. But, like,
Yeah.
your ticket's paid for.
Yeah.
Or never have to pay for food at restaurants.
Oh, that's tough. Because
That is tough.
I don't know if I'm much of a European
I'm not even thinking about, like, out of the country. I'm thinking in the country.
I'd like to go to England. That's like the one.
But then I'm
foreign
also
country
I'm
I'd like
also
to go
thinking
to.
about, I was like, I mean, I'm only getting my ticket paid off for. I would still have to pay for everything else.
But restaurants.
But
dude.
restaurants,
I eat
I
at
go-
restaurants
that's what I'm
all
saying.
the time.
I literally wouldn't have to get food. I would just go to a restaurant. So I'm going restaurants.
Yeah,
I just
easily,
I just
dude.
convinced myself.
Easily.
What restaurant would you go to the most?
Chipotle or
No, I'm saying like, I mean those count, but I'm
fast
saying
food.
like
actual
like
restaurant.
actual restaurant.
Okay. I don't know.
I would go hibachi all the time.
Yeah.
Rice, steak, chicken, shrimp.
Yeah.
Cook right in front of me.
It's awesome though, dude.
All right.
Then I could provide for my family just like easily.
All right. Would you rather give up watching TV/movies for a year, or give up playing video games for a year?
TV movies.
Yeah, same. I feel like I play video games.
I don't watch that much TV. And if I have social media, then like I don't really have to watch SportsCenter. Finn, what's good, dude?
Dude, Finn just slobbered all over my hand.
He loves his toys.
All right, yeah.
Out of here.
All right. Would you rather always be able to see 5 minutes into the future, or always be able to see 100 years into the future?
What? I feel like 100 years. That doesn't do me any good. But 5 minutes is 5 minutes. Like, it's like if I looked 5 minutes into the future right now, I'd be sitting right here.
I don't know. I feel like I
But
could do a
100
lot of things with 5 minutes.
100 years. Wait, what's the point of like looking into the future though? Like if I'm looking into the future in 5 minutes, I'm doing something.
I feel like I could.
Is that
Dude,
can I not
I
change
could-
that?
I could win a lot of money with 5 minutes in the future. If I was on like a game, if I was like
no.
if I was on like a game show, and like I guess it, and then they tell me the answer, but then I can go back and just be like, and I can come back here and I'll be like, oh, the answer is this, and then
Yeah.
I'll get it.
That's a good point. I like your thought process there. 100 years does nothing for me. I
Yeah,
don't
I'll be
care about
dead.
that.
I'm not even in 100 years in the future.
Yeah, no, 5 minutes easily. But I'm just saying like either one is like.
Oh man, would you rather be super sensitive to taste
Ooh.
or super sensitive to hearing?
Taste.
Yeah, me too. I would go crazy.
Easily, dude. Yeah, if
I'll go
everything just
crazy.
sounded.
Yeah, no, I would go crazy if it was hearing.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Would you rather be married to a 10 or with a bad personality or a 6 with
Good
your
personality.
dream personality?
6 easily.
Dude, 6 is down there. Just saying.
So what would you do?
6, but
Yeah, I'm not saying either one's ideal, but
I if she had a bad personality, it's not even saying like okay person. It's saying
I
bad,
feel like-
it's saying bad personality.
I just feel like if you're ever with a girl, if you ever marry a girl and you look at her like the day of your wedding, you're like, you're a 6. Just decided you're a 6, but your personality's cool. Like that's just not gonna happen. So definitely value personality more than
Yeah,
that.
me too. All right. Would you rather never be able to drink sodas like Coke again? I don't know why they gave an example. Like, all right, so would you rather never to be able to drink sodas again or only be able to drink sodas and nothing else?
Oh, I'd get rid of sodas
Yeah, me too.
easily, dude. I love juice.
I could go without soda.
Yeah, easily.
I don't love
don't-
it, but I could easily go without
I
it.
don't drink soda that much now. Easily, dude. I value my teas and my juices much more than that. And water. Imagine that.
Oh, all right, this is a good one to end with.
All right.
This is kind of like a, yeah. All right, would you rather know the history of every object you touched
Well, that's pretty cool.
or be able to talk to animals?
Oh, talk to animals. But the first one's pretty cool, dude.
The first one's kind of dope.
Like the history,
Everything about it.
but talk to animals.
Yeah, but you're the only one that can talk to animals, so like,
So what would people be like? Oh, this guy's nuts.
or they just wouldn't believe you. It could be like, oh, he's saying this, and they'll be like, yeah, right.
Okay.
Cool,
You're-
bro.
You're good at convincing me. Objects is pretty cool.
I
though.
honestly, I gotta think about it. I honestly don't know, because
This is a good one to end on.
once
talk
again,
to
I would love
animals.
to talk to animals, but
But like, just imagine like finding something and like knowing the history.
that's what I'm saying. Just be like, oh, this table. I know everything about it now.
So it's Abraham
What it's
Lincoln's
been through,
table.
who made it, who sat at it.
True. And you could sell it.
I could sell it. I would choose talk to animals though.
That's just cool.
I know I just convinced you out of it, but I convinced myself into it. I would just want to talk to animals all the time. It'd be dope.
That'd be pretty cool.
And I could be like I could like go in as a profession. I could go into animal science because then I would always know what animals like want or like how to calm them down.
You're taking
or,
it a step further. I like
Yeah.
it. But like, just imagine, like,
I'm assuming.
if you went into like, let me think,
I'm assuming like,
anthropology or something and found
oh
or
yeah,
got something. And
I
were
guess you
like,
could do the same thing.
like the scientist. Man.
I would still
He's-
choose. I would
he's a
still choose
genius.
animals.
The animals one just fits me more.
Yeah.
Like
Same.
I don't go around and like, I don't really, observe the objects I touch in a day. I have 3 dogs and
Yeah.
I love them. But what if they're dicks?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was just about to say. I was saying like, think about like an aggressive animal, like a lion. Like I'm assuming.
Well, I'm not even
when
that.
I
like,
when I talk to a lion.
What if Phoebe's
it'll
just,
be
like-
it'll be an ass. Like
Phoe-
it'll be so annoying and like mean.
what if Finn is just like total dickhead?
Oh, he's not, because you can tell by the way he acts.
You don't like some people act nuts.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Still talk to animals, yeah.
I don't know, man. I'd say talk to animals. Given like who I am now, that would definitely be like more useful and cooler for me.
Yeah. I'm gonna choose the object one.
Really?
I just changed my mind again. I could just see myself working at a museum, and when people ask me something, I'd just be like, this, and I would tell them everything about it. I feel like I would like that. So yeah, I just changed my mind again.
Okay.
Go on with that one.
All right.
20 minutes. Go ahead. Start with the first.
Well, like,
On to the sports
before we get to
conversation.
sports, let's talk about Space Force.
Oh,
I
goodness.
talked about I used my Michael Scott quote a little bit ago. He didn't catch up on it, so a little upset.
What was it?
I want people to fear how much they love me.
Oh, yeah.
Space Force, from the guys who brought you The Office, coming to Netflix. What do you think? What are your first impressions? I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure.
I
I've
mean,
warmed up
I'm
to
not
it.
expecting it to be like The Office.
But it's practically. It sounds like it's going to be The Office, just this sixth branch of the military or whatever.
a whole new idea. I don't know, Steve Carell, like in everything I've ever seen Steve Carell in, I always think of him as Michael Scott, so I can't really take him seriously.
Well, this isn't serious. This is.
I know it's a comedy,
Yeah.
but like still, I don't know if he'll try to be like a Michael Scott or he'll be a whole new character.
I don't know if he's allowed to, cause like you see everything like The Office wouldn't be allowed in like today's television. I don't know if Netflix, those same rules apply for Netflix as they would for like NBC or like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But like I just can't. I'm just afraid because these are the same guys who made The Office. What's his name? Something Daniels, I think. I don't know. And Michael Scott or
Exactly. See, you can't unsee Steve or Michael Scott from Steve Carell.
can't believe I just did that. And Steve Carell. I'm scared that they're gonna like try to live up to it, and it's like it's gonna be a disappointment. So
But
I'm
at the
not
same
really-
time, I feel like Steve Carell doesn't want to live up to it.
well,
so
I'm
he,
sure
like,
they're aware of that, and
Yeah.
like they're trying to do like something new. So at the same, my expectations aren't high, but at the same time, I'm like I'm pretty excited for this. Like this is
Oh,
a
I'm
new show.
gonna watch it.
Oh, I'm gonna watch it. Even if it's not that good, I'll probably still watch it through. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah,
I like the idea more than The Office. Like it's pretty.
Yeah.
It's already set up to be like pretty funny.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
All right.
I'll watch it as long as John Krasinski's in it.
I doubt it. He's too busy doing other awesome things.
Yeah.
All right, let's jump right into it. Yesterday on ESPN's The Jump, Scottie Pippen brought up the idea that Zion should stop playing this season for Duke, having already, locked up the number 1 pick. What do you think about it?
It's stupid. No.
Yeah, I agree.
Because if I'm Zion, you got to think about it. If I'm Zion and you see him, Duke's doing so well. I know they just lost to Syracuse, but like doing so
Without
well.
Trey Jones and Cam Reddish. So.
Yeah, they're just doing so well. They're easily, the favorite to win the national championship right now. I feel like Zion still has a lot to prove.
Oh yeah, and like, there's a big when you commit to when you're as good at basketball as Zion is. You can take like the G League, like the shoe deal thing that Darius Baisley did, the guy from the Syracuse decommit. You can do that. You can go overseas. You can play in the Euro League. Like there are many ways to prep yourself for the league without going to play in college.
Yeah.
He chose to do it, and the way he plays, I think, is healthy for his body. To me, he's not like, he's all this weight and all this bounce, but he's very graceful with the way he plays. He's very smart. He's in the best system for it with the best coach. So I don't think he's not going out every night risking his health. The only way anything would happen would be a freak accident, and I don't really see that happening. But that's what you get when he came to Duke to win, I think. He's a very personable guy, he seems smart. He seems like he knows what he wants. It's just kind of ridiculous, and to me, if he were to shut it down for the rest of the season, that just kind of ruins college basketball. The rest of the year, you'd just be like, this is just kind of, a cheat.
Yeah, no. I feel like if he would win the national championship, that would help his case so much more
And,
getting drafted.
Imagine
Or seeing how far they do go in the
playing
tournament.
for the best coach in the world and just being like, you know what, coach? I'm just going to take matters into my own hands.
Yeah.
Thanks for everything.
Yeah, plus as an athlete and a competitor, I would want to keep playing. like I understand like Scottie Pippen's like, oh, don't get hurt.
He's a
like,
kid, dude.
You're fine. Like, dude, I would want to play.
Yeah, that's
like,
what I was saying. Like,
I was like, I'm gonna savor this moment.
like
and
we're 20-year-olds, and Zion's our age.
Actually older than Zion.
I know, it's crazy. If we were in that situation, I'd want to play.
Yeah.
No matter how good I
I'm
was,
not
dude.
sitting.
Especially when your team's that good and like.
It's different if I have like a nagging ankle injury and I don't want to hurt it even more. But he's fine.
Even
He's
like
healthy.
if Coach K's like, all right, I'm gonna sit you for this game. Like,
Yeah.
you've been kind of weird, but the way he plays is just. There's no reason you don't watch Zion, and whenever he goes up for a dunk, you're not like.
Yeah. No, you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow. Holy cow. Yeah, no, I think it's kind of stupid, and I don't know, just the idea of it ruins so many things for me, and I think there's many different ways to go about it. What up, Finn?
Little dog break. What's up, Finian?
Keeps going away for like 5 minutes,
This
and
is
then coming
the
back.
softest dog I've ever felt in my life.
Australian Shepherd Lab mix,
Dude.
Finn, and his champagne bottle toy.
Yeah.
He keeps coming to show it to us.
I'm not
Perks of recording in a house.
Yeah, I don't agree with Scottie Pippen.
No, I don't really like it. Scottie Pippen has a nice voice though. Have you ever listened to him talk?
Yeah, and you think he has a nice voice?
Dude, it's like
It's too deep.
it's
That's how he sounds. He's like Michael Jordan, like that. Like he always has that like crackly thing.
I like it.
Michael Jordan.
Well, it's not like Morgan Freeman doesn't have a deep voice. Don't ever do that again. All right, next, the Warriors throttled the Nuggets on Tuesday. Last night, came from behind to beat the Pelicans, 147-140 behind a 40-piece from Steph. And tomorrow, they get Boogie Cousins back. You know, right when you think the Warriors aren't doing well, they come out. Or right when you think the Warriors are vulnerable, I won't say they aren't doing well. They're like 31-14. Right when you think they're vulnerable, they go and kill the Nuggets, and Steph playing out of his mind. Now they get Boogie Cousins back. What are you most looking forward to? And
I'm not looking forward to anything.
you think he'll make an impact immediately?
Yeah, but not in the way he'll.
All right, Finn.
I feel like
Get outta here.
he's gonna get in people's heads, and what I mean by that is like, oh, the Warriors got DeMarcus. Now we have to worry about that, and things like get in people's heads about now they're unstoppable.
Yeah.
So I'm not looking forward to it at all. They're gonna kill everyone, even without DeMarcus. I feel like they were unstoppable to
fine.
begin with. So it's gonna suck, but I'm just waiting until next year when KD's gone and then DeMarcus is gone.
When KD's in Phoenix.
KD can be anywhere, man.
I know.
I just want him out of Golden State.
I think he'll leave.
He's leaving.
Yeah.
He's out. But I don't know.
I think Phoenix is a real possibility, man. People keep
Probably.
counting it out, but
I
it's
don't-
his favorite city, and he keeps talking about it.
All I'm saying is like I can't wait for him to leave, and I can't wait for DeMarcus to leave, so then the NBA will be sane again.
All right, and you know,
Because KD can go anywhere, and I
Yeah.
feel like unless he goes to like LA, but like I feel like he can go anywhere other than like LA, and the NBA will be fine again.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of like okay, now a couple teams could win the championship this year. Kind of like football.
Yeah.
Like in the playoffs, like anyone could really win.
especially because
So,
like Steph's starting to get old.
yeah.
Like, you know,
I-
clearly he's
The way,
fine now.
The way
but
Steph plays, like I feel like he's gonna play like this, or maybe a little lower until he's like 34,
3 or
35.
4 more years.
Because the way he plays, he doesn't need his athleticism or anything like that.
No, it's all
He just needs his
creativity with
condition.
Steph.
He just needs his conditioning
Shooting.
and his shot. That's it. He'll be fine.
Yeah, and with this recent Boogie Cousins is coming back. That the questions been stirring up. You know, on ESPN and everything. Are the Warriors the most hated team in sports? They are right now, but in our lifetime, is this like, are the Warriors the most hated team in professional sports?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just because of the people. I saw that interview that DeMarcus had with ESPN,
And he was so right.
He was right. He was like they hate KD, they hate
hate
me,
me.
but he's like the only person they like is probably Steph, and it's true. Like he's the only person on the team that everyone's like, okay, it's Steph. We like him.
Yeah.
But yeah, He's 100%
And
true.
They hate Draymond.
Yeah, I hate Draymond.
Everyone hates Draymond.
I had a great tweet the other day
What was it?
that he's not an all-star and
Oh, yeah.
the Warriors don't need him to win.
Yeah. Well, I feel like with DeMarcus Cousins coming back, he's the one player in that starting five that teams are going to be like, all right, Draymond, we're going to put our worst player on you.
Yeah.
Now you have to beat us. And we're just going to lock up everybody else. Which won't happen because
It won't
you
work,
can't lock up KD, Steph, or DeMarcus Cousins. All right, Finn. You want to say something to the people?
Like Cheddar's freezing outside.
He can go on the porch.
He's dying. But yeah. I don't want to watch the playoffs. Freaking Thunder suck right now.
I'm kind of excited to watch that team though, because I'm excited to see how DeMarcus Cousins plays, with the Warriors and
Dude,
where he fits in.
They play the Thunder soon.
And I don't like. Chemistry's not an issue to me because he's been playing and he's been practicing with them and he's been around them, so I'm not worried about like anything being hindered between like the old Warriors and like now, but
yeah,
that firepower, man,
they're unstoppable.
they really are. It's scary. All right, well, last night Steph eclipsed the mark of 3 straight games with at least 3-pointers.
What?
With at least 8
Without
3-pointers.
3-pointers?
Excuse me.
With at least 8? Dude, that's so
3
crazy
straight
to even think
games
about.
of at least 3
Dude, that's
or 8 3-pointers. Jesus.
it's crazy to have 8 threes in a game in one game.
Last night, James Harden, 58 points, overtime lost in the Nets.
Wait, were you gonna ask me which one's more impressive?
Which one's more impressive? Which one's more impressive?
Steph's.
Over back-to-back 50-point games.
Because so many people have done that.
Back-to-back 50-point games?
Yeah.
I mean,
it's
at least 55.
it's impressive.
Though, or what he scored.
I
what
mean,
he
it's,
scored
don't get me wrong,
3
it's
nights
like
ago.
insane, and he's like slowly kind of becoming my favorite for MVP. Even though I said last time that he wasn't MVP, he's just still killing it.
He's just out.
To me, it's still
out of his
Giannis,
mind.
but I feel like if James Harden keeps playing like this, it's gonna be over.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
But no, Steph's to me is way more because I think about James Harden's situation, like he
That's
has
true.
all the
no
reins.
Clint Capella.
He has all the reins to
No
shoot
Chris
whenever
Paul.
he wants. Like I expect him to at least get 40 or 35 a night.
That's true.
But Steph with KD, Clay, and all them still on the court, putting up making 8 threes,
And they're all scoring, dude.
yeah, dude, like that's more impressive to me. And Steph is low key, could be MVP, playing like a stud.
On the first couple episodes, I kept saying that before he got hurt, that like he was a front runner and his shooting numbers and his overall stats were better than the 2 seasons that he won MVP.
Yeah.
Or his one unanimous. Or
Unanimous?
Yeah, unanimous. Unanimous. I
Unanimous.
voted for Steph Curry. Who are you?
Anonymous. You didn't even say that right.
Come on, dude. It's been a long day.
It's like 2 o'clock.
So,
All right. Next,
Kyrie Irving.
stud. I love Kyrie.
All right. Yeah, but what do you make of this most recent
Oh, are we talking about him saying
calling LeBron?
Oh, that's what we're talking about.
After he calls out the young guys for not stepping up when we got to make it. What do you think it's going to be like in the playoffs after they made it to the Eastern Conference Finals the year before without Kyrie?
Yeah.
And then he calls LeBron, does all that. What do you make of it all?
I don't know. When I saw that after the post game interview, and I was like, I don't know. It felt like he was bashing his young teammates.
Yeah.
Saying you gotta step up.
Yeah.
Hey, see me talking I'd call LeBron and tell him, oh, I'm sorry, because I used to be like that. That was kind of weird, and I didn't really like it. If I was Jason Tatum in that situation, I'd be like, what? Dude, what are you talking about? I yammed on LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals last year. Where were you? So I don't know. If anything, I feel like Kyrie should get on the old guys' ass, like Al and Gordon. You guys should play better. You know why? Because you've been in the league for a long time.
Jaylen Brown, I think, could step up.
Yeah, he could step up.
just calling out the young guys.
Yeah,
Who
no,
are the
that's-
young guys too?
Yeah,
Like
that's
Jason
weird.
Tatum's a young guy, but he's your second best player. Jaylen Brown, is he still a young guy? What is this? His third
Yeah.
year in the league?
I don't
Whatever.
know. It was a weird situation, but
What do you make of him calling LeBron? What do
I
you,
don't know.
do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Do you think it's weird?
it's all right. I mean, they're friends, so like, I feel like they
While
talk to each other all the
LeBron
time.
was at dinner with Kevin Love.
Yeah, that's nothing. I hope Kevin Love comes to OKC. I hope we trade for him.
That's kind of weird though. Just kind of funny. Like
What?
LeBron is at dinner with Kevin Love. Kyrie calls him.
I mean, they're boys, so like,
Oh yeah, but still, like,
I mean, I highly doubt they're gonna. Oh my goodness, they could trade for Kevin Love. That just surfaced in
They won't.
my brain.
Not a
I don't think they
chance.
will. I hope OKC does though. I hope we trade for Kevin Love. I hope we make a trade. I feel like we need.
one more piece.
Yeah, but like we don't need a piece higher than Russ and PG, and Kevin Love fits that perfectly.
Yeah.
And Kevin Love will bring us 3-point shooting
And rebounding
that
and
we
all that.
very much need. So, yeah, I would love to trade for Kevin Love, but in the whole Kyrie LeBron situation, I mean, it was weird, but I feel like it's nothing. It's not that big of a deal.
Do you think he misses LeBron?
Well, I would. It's LeBron.
But like, you think he's regretting his decision?
Oh no, no, because LeBron was gonna leave anyway. If Kyrie stayed in Cleveland, he would have left anyway.
But do you think they would have won another title?
No, they would have lost. It would have been the same thing when they lost 4-1 when KD came. So
All right.
they would have lost.
I do like Kyrie Irving though, and I think he's
Dude,
very.
I love watching
I think he's
Kyrie
very
play.
professional.
Dude, he's so good.
But the Celtics, they won last night, but they're still like,
They beat the Raptors. It's a good win.
it's a good win, and you can always bet on those Celtics. Primetime television, like in that kind of situation. But the Celtics still not where we know they can be. Do you think a move is to be made, or do you think
The
it's time to just
No.
just kind of pump
I
the
wouldn't-
brakes and
I wouldn't make a move.
before you reevaluate everything?
If you do make a move, it would have to be like a small move. Like, nothing major.
Because I know people are rumoring
Kyle Lowry did play last night.
Kyrie
Everyone played.
trading
Good
Kyrie.
win. Oh, no. Trade Kyrie? No way. He's the only one that's, like, doing well. To me, Jason Tatum's not even playing well. Like, every game I've seen him play, he's, like,
Average.
yeah, he's, like, an okay player. And that's bad to say because it's only his second year.
Last
but,
night that was a good game.
But, like, yeah.
A lot of good
No,
games
I'm
last
not.
night.
Kyrie, I'm building around Kyrie. And Kyrie wants to stay and he wants to be in Boston.
But you're not
so.
trading anybody else on that team.
The only person I would trade is Jaylen Brown. Like the key part, I would trade Jaylen Brown. But if they could get like a deal for like Jaylen Brown, Terry Rozier for like someone big,
Yeah.
I would probably do it.
Yeah.
But other than that,
And
I'm
both
not
both guys have kind of been struggling. Terry
I'm not
Rozier-
trading Al. Tatum, no. Kyrie, no. Gordon, no. Marcus Morris, no. Baines, no. Maybe Baines. Marcus Smart, no.
You think Gordon Hayward hasn't met himself either? You think that's
Yeah, but no, but
Injury
he's starting to
recovery?
find it a little bit. Like I've seen, he's playing. He's actually been playing like pretty good lately. But no, I'm keeping Gordon. I feel like he'll do well in the playoffs. Like he'll be fine.
it'll be exciting. Are they still your favorite to come out of the Eastern Conference? Were they
Yeah.
your favorite? I think.
Yeah, I think
you
Yeah,
had them.
I think they would beat the Raptors in a 7-game series.
All right. All right. Let's talk about a fan favorite. Just no real subject or point of this discussion, but Joe Ingles hit a big bucket in Detroit or against Detroit the other night,
Mm-hmm.
and then afterwards had this to say: "I've got a receding hairline. I'm slow. I'm probably not the most jacked up with abs and all that, but I'm still going to beat you 1-on-1." Called himself the best trash talker. You like Joe Ingles?
No, I fucking hate him.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
he sucks.
Why do you hate him?
No, he doesn't suck. But I just hate him. He seems like a douche. And he killed the Thunder, so like I just have a grudge. I have a grudge against him because of that. But like he really like Donovan Mitchell, I don't like that much either because I have a grudge against him. But he's really good, and he's a nice guy. But like Joe Ingles, I feel like he's just a douche, and he's not as good as he thinks he is. He's a knockdown, catch and shoot, 3-point shooter, but like to me, he like can't really do anything else. There's the Thunder in that series left him open all the time, and that's their fault. they play terrible defense on him. That's their fault. But still, like, dude, that's all you can do. Like, you can't take anybody off dribble. You say it yourself. You're slow, and you're like, that's all you can do for the team. So, like, to me, like, he's kind of all talk, but, like, I don't know. I don't like him. He's a douche.
I just wanted to bring that up because I thought it was funny.
I thought it was funny how he kissed them goodbye
Yeah.
because they were talking to him. So I feel like I don't know. I wouldn't kiss him goodbye, but I definitely would say something too.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't. Him saying I would still beat you 1-on-1. That makes me think like him saying he could beat anybody 1-on-1. But like no, you would get crushed by a lot of people if you played them 1-on-1. So if he's just talking to like average fans, then yeah, he's right. He could beat them 1-on-1. I hope he could. But
Well, he had some words for Blake Griffin. Those two were kind of going at it. He can't beat Blake Griffin 1-on-1.
No.
Let's just get that straight. But Joe Ingles is definitely a character. You know, it's just kind of one of those funny things to see as Finn cleans himself off real quick and gets my floor a little more hairy. All right, next subject. The Sixers. Jimmy Butler faces former team. First time Tuesday night. They rocked him. 40-plus win for the 76ers. What do you make of it? After that, did you see his post?
no.
It was kind of him looking kind of right at Andrew Wiggins under the hoop, and he captioned it, looking right through the past to the future.
That's funny.
It was a big win.
I mean, the Sixers are so much better than the Timberwolves. So, like, I don't expect them to beat them by that much, but, like, yeah, you won. Good job.
kind of what you're
Congrats,
supposed to
you
do.
did. Congrats, you did your job.
Did you see Joel Embiid's post? The
No.
one about it feels so good to play with and get a win with NBA third stringers against entire starting five or something. It was funny.
Joel Embiid. I love Joel Embiid because he talks crap, but he can back it up.
Yeah.
Like, he still dominates. So
Yeah, Joe
You
Ingles.
always got to respect that.
I want to pull it up.
You always got to respect someone who talks the talk and then still gives it to you. So, respect, brother.
Let's see. It was an honor to be part of the third stringers and get a win against real NBA starters.
Goodness, man.
Everyone seemed to have a field day with that one.
It's very rude. But yeah, whatever.
Point made. So yeah, big win for the 76ers. Gotta feel good if you're Jimmy Butler, but you know, he's been kind of a weird influence on some locker rooms, you know, constantly wanting his role increased. So we'll definitely be keeping track of that in our off season, between seasons. Let's get to something a little more fun. I forgot what I was watching the other day. I don't know if it was on ESPN. I don't know if it was what, like, talking about, like, the most meaningful NBA championship win ever. And, you know, first one comes to mind is LeBron winning in 2016, you know, against the 73-9 Warriors, you know, the inevitable Cleveland, this is for you, all that fun stuff. So I decided to make a bracket.
This is for you.
A 16-team bracket of the last 16 NBA champions, ranked 1 to 16 based on regular season record, and if Phoebe, you heard?
Is that her?
Yeah, dude.
Snoring it up. I'll go wake her up. You keep talking.
So, I ranked these teams 1 through 16 based on regular season record. If two teams with the same regular season record, or if two teams had the same regular season record, I went to playoff record. If they happen to have the same playoff record, I based it off seed. So, here we are. I'll first name you the 16 teams. She loves you.
I woke her up. Calm down.
I don't know how I feel about recording with the dogs. Phoebe grunts a lot.
It's a little loud.
Finn won't stop, you know, touching us, and Cheddar's outside freezing his balls off. All right, so the 16 teams. The 1 seed, 2017 Golden State Warriors finished 67-15, 16-1 in the playoffs. The 2nd seed, the 2015 Warriors. Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to name you the teams. We're just going to go through it. So the first matchup, 2017, Golden State Warriors, who were 67-15, 16-1 in the playoffs, versus the 16 seed 2006 Miami Heat, who finished their regular season 52-30. They beat the Mavericks 4-2 in the 2006 finals after losing the first two games. Dwayne Wade went in.
2017. This is when. All right, so this is when LeBron was still on the Cavs, right?
Yeah.
That was that team. So last year's team.
No, the year before.
Wait, what was last year's team? Oh, this was the year Kevin Durant came.
Yes.
Okay, got
The
it.
team that got compared to the Bulls.
Got it.
Versus the 2006 Heat,
With
who were the
Shaq,
2 seed,
D Wade.
finished 52-30, beat the 4 seed Mavericks in the
Okay.
finals.
I'm going Warriors.
Pretty easily.
Yeah, I mean Shaq would dominate. I mean, you gotta understand this isn't prime Shaq. Still great Shaq, but Warriors are too dominant. No one would be able to guard Steph and KD,
No one would be able to guard.
and that system would be too unguardable. Clay's gonna get his open threes. Yeah,
pretty easily.
pretty easily.
The 2017
So
Warriors.
you're
in
also
that one.
going Warriors.
Yeah. I'm going to actually make this a bracket online. I'm going to share it on our Twitter page, on our YouTube channel, and in the link bio, all that. So, yeah. All right. So, the Warriors moving on. They face the winner of the 8 and 9 seed. The 8 seed, the 2012 Heat, who finished 46-20 because that was the lockout year. They went 16-7 in the easy, dude. Come on, man.
He keeps hitting his head underneath the table.
Dude, I can't wait to listen to this episode again. This is crazy. We're never recording here again. You're so cute, though.
Concussed.
All right. So the 8th seed, 2012 Heat, that was the lockout year. They finished the regular season 46-20, 16-7 in the playoffs. So I kind of counted for like the missed games and kind of stuck them in the middle
That
there.
was your LeBron won his first chip.
In yeah, in
Against the
2000.
Thunder.
Yep. They beat the Thunder, who were the 2 seed in the Western Conference, in 5 games. All right, but they play the 9 seed, which is the 2005 Spurs, who finished 59-23. They beat the Pistons in 7 games in the finals that year.
Oh, jeez.
Who do you got? Got the Spurs big 3 or the Heat big 3? This is a great game because the Heat
Dude, this is tough because this is like prime
Spurs.
prime Tony,
And
prime
you're-
Timmy D,
and prime-
Manu.
And Prime's kind of a stretch because these are guys who beat the Heat in
I'm
2014.
going Spurs.
Really?
Yeah.
I would go Spurs too because
Because you got to think about it. They beat them. They did have Kawhi. But still. This prime Timmy D was unstoppable.
well, I'll let you fill this out. This is gonna be yours. So you got the Spurs prime Tim Duncan better than anyone.
Yeah. Chris Bosh would not be able to guard him.
But LeBron.
They had, what's his face?
Well, they had
What's his name? He's such a good defender. I can't believe I can't remember his name. Spurs legend. I don't know. I'll look it up. You keep talking.
I don't know, Bruce Bowen.
Bruce Bowen, yeah. Nice. Bruce Bowen. I don't think he could lock up LeBron, but good
You should
defender on him.
look up their lineup. I'm not completely sure what that lineup is. I don't know who's the other big man. Robert Ory might have been on that Spurs team. Bruce Bowen, Michael Finley, Tony Parker, Manu, Timmy D,
All right, so Brent Berry, Bruce
Berry.
Bowen, Tim Duncan. Oh, Michael Finley.
I,
Michael Finley, Manu, Robert Ory, Sean Marks, Nazir Muhammad,
so basically,
Tony, Melvin Sanders, Alex Scales, Benno Udrih, and Nick Van Exel.
Van Exel.
Yeah, that's when he was like old.
Yeah, but still, I mean,
I'm going
quality
Spurs.
veteran. All right, you'll take.
Michael Finley, I forgot they had him. He was a beast.
I'm not sure who I'd take in that situation, but I'll fill mine out after. All right, so at the end of round 1, that match will be the Warriors and Spurs. We'll get to that later. All right, to the bottom side of that bracket, the 4 seed, 2008 Celtics, finished 66-16, 16-10 in the playoffs. They beat the Lakers in 6 games in the finals, one of the few matchups between 2 1 seeds. They played the 2011 Mavericks. We're pretty familiar with them.
Mm-hmm.
Beat the Heat, the first, when the Heat were their first year together.
Right.
In 6 games. They were the 3 seed in the West. Beat the Heat in 6 games. Who do you like? 2008 Celtics.
Yeah.
But you're waiting a little bit. You seem a little hesitant.
It's just because Dirk was unstoppable in that series.
Mel's here. Yep.
Dirk was unstoppable, but like the Celtics would have been KG would have been on him. Celtics had too much firepower and Rondo, Ray, Paul, Kendrick Perkins, guys coming off the bench like James Posey and Eddie House.
It's got to be the Celtics.
I'm going Celtics.
All right. You talk. I feel like I should let my dog inside. It's
Yes.
pretty cold in there.
Yeah, you
Talk about whatever you want.
All right. I'm just going to go on to the next one. Actually, let me talk about this one a little more. See, like, the Mavericks to me were like, I loved watching that series because Dirk, that was like not prime Dirk, but that was pretty, as you hear, nails chimpering onto the floor. Big dogs in the house now, cheddar. But,
Part of the responsibility of having a podcast in your own house is letting your dogs inside now. So.
But I loved watching that series because Dirk was unstoppable. Jason Terry was having a good series.
That shot Jason Terry hit over LeBron.
They had Jason Kidd, Brendan Hayward. That team was good, but
Sean
like
Stevenson.
the Celtics were just, to me, they beat Kobe.
Those are one of the best teams of all time.
They beat-
And I think they're incredibly overlooked.
They beat Kobe, man. Prime Kobe. Yeah. Even though I love Dirk in that series. That series made me fall in love with Dirk.
The team very similar to the 2008 Celtics, the 2009 Lakers, the 5 seed. Finished 65 and 17 that year. Beat the Magic 4 games to 1 in that finals. So the 2009 Lakers, and they'll play the 12 seed. Hey Cheddar, why don't you go away?
Go away, man.
Trying to record.
Go away, you big hoss.
Anyway, 2009 Lakers, just the 2016 champions. They're
He keeps hitting his head on the table.
Oh, this is a bad idea, man. Should have done it at your house. The 2016 Cavaliers.
Yeah, no, I'm easily going Lakers.
I don't know if I'm doing that easily.
Easily.
This is yours, so I'll let you call that.
Easily.
But go ahead and explain why.
Dude, the Lakers were beasting, man. Think about who they had. Prime Kobe.
Pal.
Powell. See, Powell was the X factor for me because no one on the Cavs would have been able to guard him.
Andrew Bynum.
Oh, cheddar. Goodness. Yeah, Prime and Andrew Bynum, even though that's a weird thing to say.
He was good at one
He
point.
was doing really well with Ron Artest.
Derek Fisher.
Derek Fisher, knockdown three-point shooter. Yeah, no, Lakers.
Lakers.
They would have been too much. LeBron, they wouldn't have been able to guard him. Kobe would have had it. And Kobe would have guarded LeBron, you already know. Or Ron Artest would have guarded him, but he would have guarded Kyrie, no question. And let's not forget, Kobe's kind of clamps.
I don't know if I'd take the Lakers there, man. Just because LeBron, the way Kyrie played, I don't know if the Lakers had an answer for that. I think that 2009 Lakers team was very vulnerable. They got lucky to play the Magic in the finals. Anyway, on to the other side of the bracket. The 3 seed, 2013 NBA champions, Miami Heat, finished 66-16, went 16-7 in the playoffs versus the 2010 Lakers. 2010 Lakers, 57-25, 16-7. Yeah, 16-7 in the playoffs. Excuse me. They beat the Celtics, 7 games. That finals appearance. So who do you like in that matchup? Another LeBron versus Kobe.
Miami. Miami has more firepower.
So you like the 2009 Lakers, not the 2010 Lakers.
Yeah, but
That Heat
the
team,
but the Cavs team
better
was,
than-
yeah.
yeah.
I think like the Miami team is way better than the Cavs team. They had way more firepower.
All right. So the Heat, they play the winner of our 6th seed, the 2014 NBA champion Spurs. Pretty familiar with them.
Oh,
And
jeez.
last year's champion, the 11th seed, 2018 Warriors.
Warriors. Not even close.
Not even close.
Not even close.
I think it'd be a little close.
I don't know. That's old Timmy D. That's old Tony. That's old Manu.
Kawhi, dude. And Tim Duncan
Kawhi-
was still.
Kawhi guarding the whole team.
They were still pretty.
You're picking the Spurs there?
No. I picked the Warriors, but I don't think it's like. I think there's an argument.
Warriors in 5.
All right. To the bottom of that side. 7 seed, 2003 Spurs.
Jeez, Spurs everywhere, man.
Spurs, a lot of Spurs. 2003 Spurs.
Was David Robinson on this team?
Yes.
He was on this team.
They were 60-22.
This team was
This
studs.
was our first team. They beat the Nets in the finals, 6 games. But they play the 2007 Spurs, who, swept LeBron's Cavs when he first made it to the finals.
Oh man.
Finished 58-24. Which Spurs do you like? Basically the same team.
I'm going the one with David Robinson.
Why? Just because they had David Robinson?
Yeah. I know he was kind of old, but like he was still good. And they were basically the same team.
But you have to
But
think
more
that Tim
developed,
Duncan...
more developed Manu. Was Tony and Manu even on that team?
Yes,
Tony was definitely on that team.
Manu
Okay.
was. Young guys.
Yeah, but they were more developed. Yeah, that's tough.
I mean, it really...
I'm still going David Robinson.
If I could remake this, like, based on who I thought was the best to worst, that probably wouldn't be a matchup. It's kind of weird.
That's when Tim Duncan was a...
But two Spurs
That was
teams,
young
with how many
Tim
finals
Duncan.
they've had in our lifetime, are bound to play each other.
That was a young Timmy D.
All right, the last matchup, the 2 seed 2015 Warriors, who, I mean, were basically the 2017 Warriors, except KD, but they were still 67-15, 16-5 in the playoffs, versus my favorite team that's in this bracket, my second favorite team of all time, 2004 Detroit Pistons.
Dude, this is when the Warriors had Bogut and David Lee.
You think they're vulnerable to that Pistons team?
No, I'm thinking about Detroit's defense was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Ben Wallace and Rasheed Wallace would have been.
I'm not sure
been
both of them
claims.
were on that team.
Rasheed Wallace was on the team.
I don't know if Ben Wallace was yet.
Ben Wallace was 100% on that team. Are you serious?
No, I don't. I know they both played
What
for the
year was
Pistons.
it?
but 2004. I feel like, I don't know.
Ben Wallace, Rasheed Wallace. Yeah.
That's one of my favorite teams of all time.
I'm going Pistons.
I didn't think they had both of them.
I'm going Pistons. Chauncey would have been clamps.
Rip Hamilton, man.
Rip Hamilton.
Your guy,
was
Tayshaun Prince.
Way better than Clay. Yeah, Tayshaun was clamps too, though. So
And who would he be guarding?
that's what I'm saying. He would have been guarding like Harrison Barnes
Yeah.
instead of K Dizzle. So I'm going Pistons.
All right, I like that. Back to the top. 2017 Warriors, 2005 Spurs.
Warriors.
Yeah, just too good. These would be such fun matchups, man.
I feel like that would be a good one though.
Definitely. All right, next, another good matchup.
Oh,
We virtually saw this matchup, I
Yeah.
think, in 2018 or in 2008. Excuse me, they played each other, and in 2010. But 2008 was the prime. Both teams were 1 seeds. Went to 6 games. But
Dude,
2008 Celtics, 2009 Lakers.
I'm taking Celtics.
Mm-hmm.
It would be obviously a really good series. But that Celtics team was gelling that year.
That would be so fun. I mean, we basically saw.
Too
it.
bad they got to go up against the Warriors next round.
All right, bottom of the bracket. 2013 Heat, 2018 Warriors. Ooh, I know who I'd take the Heat here. I really would.
2013, 2018.
I
So
don't
how's
know.
last year?
Actually, I don't know.
I'm taking Warriors, dude. I can't. No.
But just think if LeBron had an inch or two more of help
Yeah, but he doesn't. So
on the Heat. All right, dude. So both Warriors, or 2 out of 3 Warriors
frick.
teams.
And then what was the last one?
2003 Spurs versus the 2004 Pistons.
Pistons, baby.
Love it. Love it.
That team was good.
All right. So now we're in the
Just a big
semifinals.
shot, man.
The final 4 of our.
You're not gonna like the outcome of this.
I bet it's Warriors. Warriors, Celtics. You're taking the Warriors in a 7-game series.
I'm taking Warriors.
In a 7-game series, how many games would the Celtics win?
What year was this? 17.
2017 Warriors, 2008 Celtics.
And this one's 2018.
Yeah.
All right, give me the Celtics in this one. Do I think the Celtics could actually beat them in a 7-game series? No. I'm just putting them so I don't have Warriors versus Warriors.
I think
because they're the same
I
team.
don't think the Warriors would easily beat every
No,
team
neither
in
do I.
this.
I think they'd win in 6 or 7.
Who?
Warriors. But I'm only putting Celtics because I don't
So
want
two
Warriors.
All right. And you think the Celtics were more likely to beat them than the Pistons?
Yeah.
I can't argue with that. So, in your championship game, you got the 2008 Celtics versus the 2018 Warriors. 10 years.
Warriors.
Separating the team. You're taking the Warriors?
Yes.
I know. I was just kidding.
It's not even close. Yeah, it is. But still.
That's a fun bracket, though.
They're just too good.
I'm
man.
eager to see what the fans' results would be. So I'll have to post that afterwards on our site.
You got any food here?
What do you like?
Anything.
Cheez-Its?
Let's just finish this up. So I can eat.
All right, dude. There we go.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Got anything planned for the weekend?
No. Watching Thunder play the Sixers. I don't know if that's. Hey. I think it's Saturday.
Dragon Ball Z tonight?
Yep. Broly. My favorite off-character villain ever in Dragon Ball history. The only legendary Super Saiyan. Legendary Saiyan. The Brawlster.
Sure. Why not? All right. And that might very well conclude season 2. It was a
Season 2, baby.
It was a good season.
It's all over.
Next time we
Hey, man.
season 3, it'll be nice outside. I'm looking forward to it.
Jacksonville, baby. News coming soon.
We're coming. Anyway, sorry for all the ruckus,
Yeah, sorry for the dogs, man.
but
Deuces.
if it was a live show, would have gotten a lot of applause.
That's right, babe.
All right.
You got raiment?